All right, back we go to do some more videos. It's Tuesday, April 4th. See what happened in the market today. Dow Jones minus 198, NASDAQ minus 63, S&P minus 23. So the market really fell apart pretty quick. 10 a.m. faded, little bounce at 12 p.m. NASDAQ pretty much the same. And then it bounced toward the end of the day. Um, I was watching a few stocks. TZA, great right off the bell. Now you're watching this, it faded. Always watch the day before. Usually go back one day. Probably won't need to go back more than that. So, this faded here, pre-market. This has no volume. Doesn't trade, as far as I know, that much volume pre-market. It was a 16,000. Started to heat up a little bit. See this 24, then 6,000. So a little bit. But the big move is right here. Look at this candle in the 5 minute. You have 364,000 on the 5 minute candle. Look at the width of this candle, how big it is. It was just below 31 up to 31.50. An incredible move. And then the next move you see off a big candle like this, you want to look for, either it's going to be volatility like a massive red candle or another green, and it formed a hammer right at 31.25, which today's open just pretty much is right on that line. And then we took off and we keep going here and just go look line to line 31.50, 75, 32.25 line. Finally, all the way up to 33, pull back slightly, and we reached 33.25. So, this was over a $2 gain on a bearish ETF. Very clean move. Then it came down all the way to this low, which is 32.67, and bounced again. You might pretty much had a triple top. You have one, two, almost three, you could call it, right up here. But it didn't matter. You could have got in along here. And look at this. Like I said before, it didn't even touch the 13 EMA. Look at the whole way. So finally, all the way at 33, which is at 12 noon. So, this was a runner, almost like a penny stock, you call it. When penny stock runs off the open, just kept running and running and then faded. This didn't fade all the way either. So this is a tremendous move because the market just faded. And that's why you get these bearish ETFs. And so, we $2 move there, $2 plus move. You could have easily made, depending on your account, all these moves, you're looking at 500, anywhere 500 to 1,000 with, decent size account to even not even a, huge account, like a small account. So that's tremendous for a day. So that's TZA. Let's look at the daily chart. You can see back the broadening wedge come down. Now we're at 13.97. I like this here too. It looks like we're getting, very oversold at this point. Could have a bounce. The market could be changing a little bit here. We'll see. This could come up and test that 35 soon enough. See the weekly, big crossover. That's not good there. And then the monthly, you have three candles in a row, which is bullish. Bullish if you're bearish. So there's TZA. Quick little recap. And right here, I'll draw a little circle here. That was a big move right here. And then I'll draw a line for the triple top right there. And you have one. Put this here. Pretty much two. And then pretty much three. So anywhere along here. Now, how do you know when to get in when you're chasing? That's the tough part. There's no real answer to that. I mean, if you think it's good, you think the market, you see how the market's playing out, it's just starting to fade and fade. And it's not like, oh, this one up here and bounce and the market's just choppy. Right here, it started to, bounce a little bit back and forth. The market was struggling to find its, move long, and it didn't happen. So you're just looking at line. Look at these lines. They're pretty big. Playing a quarter here. It's very solid. Then we went up. You have one, two, pretty much three. So it's called a triple top. If it doesn't break after two, then three, you eventually just fade it down. So solid gain here. This is, pretty much one whole trade, and then along the way, anywhere along the way, you could have traded it. Move right here too. This 32.75. If they're faded down, that's a cross at the bottom of the pattern, or a tight spinning top, you could call it. And then we went up. So that was maybe two moves there. All right, so that's it on TZA, Direxion Small Cap Bearish, 3 times levered ETF on the short side. Let's see the futures right now. Where are we at? Plus 15 Dow Jones, S&P plus $1.75, Nasdaq plus 8. The VIX is holding at 20.60, and oil is 81.09. So ever since that bounce, oil is pretty high right now. And gold too. Gold's at 20. Well, I didn't even notice that. Gold's at 20.37. Silver 25.19. And yeah, platinum 10.30. So that's it for that. Palladium 14.59. All right, so that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. And I'm on TikTok, Mike Cayman Trades. I also put out some short videos just on cooking. I do that because I was a trainer for years too, just to make some quick meals that are healthy. I'll try to do that a few times a week. Like tonight, I made beef sirloin, broccoli, potato, and a little bit of salad. Healthy fats, protein, and carbs. Pretty easy to make, 15 minutes. So it doesn't have to be a gourmet meal, but it is very good. Check it out. That's it. Peace.